Hello, Shining Light. It is Kay Ishana with Sadhana Health and Wellness. Welcome to my channel. Today, I want to talk about what is blocking you from abundance. What is keeping you from manifesting those things in life that you want and need. How you can remove those blocks and have everything in life you ever dreamed of. Let's dive in. If you are new to my channel, we talk about all things health and wellness, how to remove the blocks of stress, anxiety, and depression so that you can live your life with freedom, creating joy and happiness. Now, what is blocking you from abundance? Now, I know you've been in those situations, at least some of us have, where no matter what you do, you can't seem to get ahead. You can't seem to make the money that you want, get the job that you want. Maybe that home or car is out of reach. Maybe you are like a lot of us and you're still trying to pay on student loans, or it's just looming and you can't save, and everybody wants to live the American dream. And it may not even be the American dream. It's just the dream of life, okay? Just to have a roof over your head and to be happy and to be content and to not have to worry about money or taking care of yourself. So, what are some of the things that could be blocking you from having what you want? One of the number one things is not being specific, okay? You see, you are a co-creator with the universe, okay? And it's there's not some entity, there's not creator or some spirits that are out there going, I'm going to keep you from having what you want. He, 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 he. No, there's something very powerful out there. Universe, God, Mother, the Spirit, whatever you choose to believe in, wants you to have those things in life that you want and need. However, with everything in life, there is a price to be paid and you have to give. But one of those things is you need to be specific. What is it that you want? Some people are like, man, I just want to be rich. I just want to be wealthy. Okay? How much money do you need to be rich or wealthy? Because one person, $10,000 is enough for them. Another person, it could be like $1 million. People are like, yeah, I want $1 million. Everybody wants $1 million. Everybody's trying to win the lottery. But do you really need $1 million? You see what I'm saying? It's like you have to be specific with, if say you are in need of a doctor's bill or something that's urgent. It's like, how much do you need to pay that? Do you need $50,000? You need to specifically think that I need $50,000, okay? Do you need that raise? How much raise would help you get ahead on your bills? Is it a couple thousand? I need a promotion, okay? I need about $3,000. So you can't just be piecemealing when you're communicating with the universe, because guess what? Universe is listening, creator is listening. And you will get what you want, but sometimes you'll get more than what you ask for, but maybe not in the good way. So it's good to be specific when you are asking for things in life, okay? On top of being specific, are you writing down these things? Scripting, journaling, writing it down is a physical and tangible thing that you can go back and look at, and it'll help you stay focused on that goal, on that thing that you want. So not only are you writing things down, so if you've looked at my previous videos, there's formulas for doing this, okay? It's like we think about that thing that we want, that specific thing, okay? You write it down, all right? Write down the scenario, even just writing the number down and sticking it away somewhere. Write down what you need. Write down the story or scenario of what you need, okay? And then you close your eyes and you visualize it. You feel the emotion behind What happens when you get that phone call saying that you have the money, or when your boss calls you into the office to tell you you got the promotion? What does $5,000 that you didn't have before look like in your bank account? Imagine getting on the computer and logging into your bank account and seeing your bank account with that amount in it. That is how you start moving in a positive direction towards what you want, is absolutely committing to the idea that you already have it, right? So you have to work. You have to work at it. You have to do something. You can't just say I need $5,000 and then go about your day and then just kind of complain, "Oh, I don't have $5,000," You need to understand that once you script and you feel it and you visualize it, then you start moving towards that goal that you want to have. So you set it and forget it, right? Write it down, visualize, put it away, and understand that the universe is working with you. Just like people who are starting a business, an entrepreneur, it helps to have a plan. So not only are you visualizing how you're going to get that $5,000, right? You're writing it down. This is what I want, need. You're visualizing. You're feeling the emotion behind manifesting this amount of money. But what is your plan? Okay. Are you just going to continue to go to work? Are you going to cut back on going to restaurants? Are you going to write down, again, a business plan of how you're going to make X amount of money? And again, it doesn't have to be an actual business plan. I just mean that you have to actively be doing something, because again, the universe, a lot of times is not going to give you something for free. There's a price, again, to be paid for everything, right? So you have to do the work. So that means going, okay, well, if I pay off this bill earlier, then I'll be able to put aside money to do this. And you don't know if that's actually going to happen. No one can see the future, but you can move forward and upward in the direction that you need to go. And that's what universe wants to see, is that you are actively trying to do what you need to do to get where you need to go to have what you want. And that is how you start manifesting the things in life that you want. The second thing on what could be blocking you from having abundance or manifesting abundance in your life is, why do you need the things that you need? Okay. If you have basic needs that are being met, now there are plenty of people who don't. We know there are people who are poor and hungry and homeless. So take a good assessment of your life before you start asking the universe for things that you absolutely don't need. And meaning, are you coming from a place of greed? Do you just want more money just to be, I don't know, just to be out here balling or looking like, to put on airs for people, just so you can be cute? And now, mind you, there is nothing wrong with being cute, okay? It's the energy behind the things that you are doing. There's nothing wrong with being successful. There is nothing wrong with having money. But again, when you receive from the universe, you have to give back in some sort of way. If you're coming from a place of greed, you can get all the money in the world, but I guarantee you, in some form or fashion, it will be taken. And how it is taken could come out of you emotionally or spiritually. It could be in the form of loved ones, relatives. It could be as you actually lose all of your material wealth, because all that wealth does not equal happiness, and it doesn't necessarily equal balance. So think about why it is that you need the things that you need, okay? If you're busting your hump at work and you're constantly working just to get ahead or put your kids through school and that sort of thing, well, that's very noble. But if it's like, oh my gosh, I would love a bigger house because Jackson's wife, they got this 5-bedroom mansion, and I'm looking over here just like, I mean, Some of it really is petty and some of it really is superficial. When you are superficial, you're going to push away those things that you really need, like a roof over your head that you should be grateful for, a reliable car. Even if your car is a beater, you're just like, you know what? I'm grateful for this car. And your gratefulness for that car will open you up to having that sports car, that BMW, that Rolls Royce, whatever kind of car that you want to drive. But again, why do you need it? Because again, the energy behind it is going to determine how and if you receive that blessing. And are you giving back? Again, it's a give and take. Um, are you tithing at church? Are you just being a good person? Sometimes if you don't have the money to give to people, it's just being a good person. Hey, the sweat off your brow is enough. Help a neighbor out, cut their lawn for them, watch their kids. If you're good at baking, bake something for your neighbor or cook something when they're sick. It's just showing that you aren't just a taker. How do you look, just keep asking the universe for stuff? I want money, I want cars, I want all this stuff, but yet you're not actively doing anything to show that you're grateful for what you already have. You're just a leech, you're just a taker. So think about that. Why do you need the stuff that you need? When you have balance. I mean, this is what karma is all about, right? What you put out, you get back. If you're generous and you're loving and you're giving, it doesn't matter if you never become a millionaire, you will always be taken care of because there's someone who will help you in your time of need. Okay. And really that's all life is about, is trying to survive. But we're surviving here on this big planet with other people. And when we do our best and give the best of ourselves, no matter how small that is, we will receive our blessings from Creator. So the third thing I want to talk about that could be blocking your abundance is being ungrateful. Okay, so um as I was speaking about it before, when say you got, a raggedy car, or you have to take the public transportation. You may be living in an apartment or home that is just, by some people's standards, it could be run down. We have so many people living in situations that, they didn't ask for. They were born into it, and they're doing everything that they can to struggle and come up. But some of those people are the most humble and the most grateful for the shirt off their back. They work manual labor. They clean toilets. They shovel crap. They build your homes. People who, work fast food, even the people who have to go into, put the suit on and go into corporate jobs. A lot of those people didn't ask for those corporate jobs and they hate it. I talk about my experience with corporate America in my book, which is coming out in January. Okay, needless plug there, but my book. Oops, I am working on my book. So anyway, guys, stay tuned. But there are plenty of people that are out there doing things they don't want to do and struggling, but they smile and they're kind and they give back and they're grateful for that roof over their heads. Okay. When you are on a daily basis seeing what you don't have versus what you do, see, we get bogged down in, oh, my car's not great, oh, this job sucks, oh, look at my thighs, I don't know, I wish I could eat at this 4-star restaurant, I wish, it's just oh, it must be nice to eat at fancy restaurants and to go out balling and go on vacations. And it's just, but what you may not have is you're surrounded by people who love you. You may have plenty of family that other people don't. You may have simple meals on the table, but you have food in your stomach. You may get to, go to bed and wake up the next morning. I always say today is a new day and a new opportunity to be your best self. That is because each and every day is, no days are promised. Not one. There are babies who are born that don't make it past 24 hours. So you living and being able to have the strength and the peace of mind to come up, and you're being granted that every single day, that's another opportunity to better yourself. Each and every one of us has an opportunity to better ourselves. We just have to make the choice to do so. So being grateful no matter what your life struggles, okay? Being grateful and thankful every single day through prayer, meditation, being kind, all of these things are going to come back to you and you will be blessed. It may not be to the extent you may be looking for. And honestly, once you become content and happy, $1 million won't mean anything to you. You'll just be like, wow, I've got $1 million. I'm happy. I'm already happy with or without it. So yeah, it would be nice to have $1 million, but honestly speaking, I don't need $1 million. If I get it, I know what I'm going to do with it. But I don't need $1 million because I am happy with my life and I am content. And it took me a long time to get here. And it took struggles to get here, but I committed to it. And I made the choice to be where I am and to have what I am. Each and every one of you can do the same. So in conclusion, the universe wants to work with you, wants to give you what you want. You just have to come from a place that is grateful, that is humble. You have to choose to do the work to get what you want. You can't just be, again, ungrateful. You can't be greedy and grasping. You just have to continue day by day to be focused on your happiness and to be kind and good to others and to really think about your dreams and goals. And I guarantee you, you will have what you want in this life. If you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you are interested in learning more about health and wellness and about manifesting, removing those blocks to happiness, removing stress, anxiety, and depression, hit the notification bell. And if this video sounds with you, please leave a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you the next time. Again, today is a new day. It's a new opportunity for you to be your best self. We'll see you next time. Thank you.